we really only have one rule at Stance. We don't have a vacation policy, as an example, but we do have a rule that you have to write one thank you note per week to someone that made a difference in your life.
Please hold the line. We will answer your call as soon as possible.
In this episode, I learned so much about what it takes to build a truly great consumer brand. I learned that Stance is not just about socks or about underwear, but about the way it makes people feel and about what it stands for, standing up for the underprivileged or people that are a little weird or people that are artists or people that just don't fit perfectly in mainstream society. It was a really inspiring interview. I learned so much about what it takes to build a great consumer brand, and I hope you enjoy watching it. I think a lot of startups struggle with how to engage with celebrities, get them engaged. I mean, people think if they raise money from CA or WME, it means that Will Smith is just going to talk about your product all the time. It doesn't really work out that way. How did you crack that code?
We've let the celebrities that we've worked with promote our brand in the way that they wanted to, at the pace they wanted to, and we don't really dictate it. So we're always sort of sitting back pleasantly watching when they do something naturally and it works.
Do you think that degree of nervousness and angst that comes with being a first-time entrepreneur, not having an X under your belt, is a healthy driver, or does it cause entrepreneurs to short-circuit and to take shortcuts too often?
So I think there are plenty of examples of first-time entrepreneurs that are, very patient, but there are a lot of examples of both VCs and entrepreneurs that want to get rich quick.
Yep.
And more you see students coming out of the top schools and they don't go to Goldman or McKinsey for the big guaranteed paycheck and bonus, but they come to Silicon Valley with the idea that I'm going to start a startup and get rich. And so I think that is definitely a factor that if you deny it, you're just ignorant.
Tell me more about the culture. You've said that culture is the leading indicator of brand strength. Tell me more about the culture at Stance.
Every month in our town hall meetings, we feature a different value. We hire for the values, we promote for the values, and we fire for the values. So it's constantly reinforced in the company. We model the values.
Do you guys ever go beyond fashion? Do you start a record label? Do you become a media company? Does the brand mean more than just fashion eventually?
But ultimately, I think kids resonate with what we're building because of what we stand for. And the profiles of people, the stories we've been able to tell, that where society homogenized them, but they stayed true to themselves, and then eventually society celebrated them because of that. And that's a story that is big, expansive. We can tell it in every walk of life and every culture.